Today's documentary series features Haploclina, and from the very first moment you realize that it is a remarkable creature because, although it is smaller than a common octopus, it carries a highly potent neurotoxin that turns its delicate appearance into something truly dangerous. As it moves slowly across the sandy ground, its gentle arm motions appear almost playful, yet every movement is precise and controlled, allowing it to glide silently through the water and remain nearly invisible even to experienced divers. Its blue rings appear only when it feels threatened, and in that moment, it reveals its true nature because this warning coloration is a final sign that its venom can become life-threatening within minutes. Among shells, corals, and small stones, it finds perfect hiding places because its pale body blends seamlessly with the surroundings, giving it protection from predators and ideal conditions for hunting. Its perception is exceptionally refined because even the smallest pressure waves reveal whether another animal is approaching or whether a potential threat is forming, allowing it to react instantly without losing its camouflage. When hunting, it uses its camouflage with great mastery because many animals notice it only when it is already too close, and this element of surprise makes it a successful hunter despite its tiny size. Its venom blocks the signals between brain and muscles, causing even larger animals to lose control within minutes. And this is why it is considered one of the most dangerous beings in warm coastal waters. In the end, you realize that this small creature is not only beautiful and fascinating, but also a masterpiece of nature that shows how much power can lie within the smallest inhabitants of the sea. The blue-ringed octopus remains unnoticed due to its tiny body size of only a few centimeters, because most people expect a dangerous animal to be much larger, making it one of the most surprising inhabitants of coastal regions. It lives mainly in the warm areas of Australia and Southeast Asia, because these regions offer shallow coastal waters that provide protection and enough food, allowing it to stay close to the shoreline most of the time. Its preferred habitat consists of sandy bottoms, small rock crevices, and pieces of coral, because these structures allow it to hide instantly whenever danger approaches or when it prepares to ambush its prey. Why? The waters it inhabits are usually calm and clear, because strong currents will disturb its delicate movements and make its camouflage harder to maintain, which is essential for it to survive. In these warm marine zones, it finds a wide variety of small animals that serve as food, meaning it does not need to travel far to meet its daily needs while remaining perfectly led. Its tiny size becomes an advantage because it makes the animal inconspicuous and allows it to retreat into narrow spaces that larger creatures cannot reach, keeping it safe even when danger is seen. The coastal waters it occupies are rich in corals, shells, and natural hiding spots, and it uses these structures to blend seamlessly with the surroundings, making it almost invisible to both prey and predators. In the end, you realize that its size, its habitat, and the nature of its waters form a perfect combination, allowing the small creature to remain hidden, efficient, and incredibly dangerous at the same time. During mating, the blue-ringed octopus shows remarkably cautious behavior because both animals approach slowly and observe each other's movements to ensure that no danger is present. The male transfers his sperm with a specialized arm that works like a delicate channel, allowing fertilization to occur with minimal movement, so both animals remain safe. After mating, the female searches for a secure hiding place, because she needs protected crevice or small cave where she can lay her eggs without predators discovering them. The eggs are tiny and transparent, and the female guards them for weeks because she rarely leaves the nest and constantly circulates fresh water over to each. During this period, she eats almost nothing because all her energy goes into protecting the eggs, making her weaker each day while she continues to care for her future offspring. When the young octopuses hatch, they're already fully formed because they possess all arms, their camouflage ability, and even rapid movement, despite being only a few millimeters in. Size. The mother often dies shortly after the hatching, because the long period without food and the constant care exhausts her so deeply that she no longer has the strength to sue. Revive. The young octopuses drift away immediately, because they must hunt and hide on their own from the very first moment, turning their life end. When the blue-ringed octopus hunts, it moves through the water with an almost silent elegance, because every carefully controlled motion of its arms is so precisely coordinated that even alert fish notice it only when it is already close enough to make escape nearly impossible. It feeds mainly on small crabs and shrimp, because these animals are abundant in its warm coastal habitat and can be easily overpowered once it grabs them with a quick yet remarkably precise movement that shows no sign of haste or struggle. Its venom plays a crucial role in hunting, because a single bite is enough to paralyze the prey completely within seconds, leaving it unable to resist and turning it into a perfectly safe meal that the octopus consumes without any urging. Why? Often it lies motionless in the sand for several minutes, because its pale body blends so perfectly with the ground that passing animals fail to recognize it as a threat and drift directly into its reach without sensing even the slightest dang. When it does move, it does so slowly and deliberately, because sudden motions will reveal its presence and scare away potential prey, making patience its most effective hunting strategy and allowing it to approach with almost meditative calm. Its behavior is shaped by caution, because despite its dangerous venom, it remains a small creature that must avoid larger predators, leading it to evaluate every movement carefully and never take unnecessary risks, even when prey is seen. Loose. Sometimes it uses small stones or shells as natural cover, because these structures allow it to hide while still observing its surroundings without being detected, significantly increasing its chances of a successful hunt. In the end, its hunting behavior reveals that it is not only dangerous but also highly intelligent, using its environment with remarkable skill to survive, with every movement showing a blend of caution, precision, and impressive adaptability. The blue-ringed octopus appears harmless and almost delicate at first glance, yet this gentle appearance often leads people to underestimate its true danger, because its neurotoxin is among the most powerful natural poisons on Earth and can trigger life-threatening symptoms within just a few minutes. When a human comes into contact with it, this usually happens out of curiosity or ignorance, because its blue rings only appear when it feels threatened, causing many people to mistake it for an ordinary small sea creature, and even touch it without realizing that a single bite is enough to completely paralyze the respiratory muscles. The venom blocks communication between the brain and the muscles, and this process begins subtly, because at first there is only a slight tingling, then increasing weakness, and finally complete sets in while consciousness remains fully intact, making the situation particularly frightening. Since the animal is so small, the bite often goes unnoticed, because it leaves almost no visible mark, and this invisibility causes valuable minutes to be lost during which the affected person does not realize that they are in immediate and severe danger. Despite its potency, the octopus never attacks humans deliberately, because it is a shy creature that reacts only when directly threatened, meaning most incidents result from carelessness or incorrect behavior rather than aggression from the animal itself. When it feels threatened, it displays its blue rings in an intense glow that acts like a final warning, because the signal means it is ready to use its venom, and anyone who sees it should retreat immediately to avoid a dangerous situation. In the regions where it lives, experts repeatedly warn people not to pick up small sea creatures with bare hands, because the blue-ringed octopus often hides inside shells or beneath stones, causing humans to touch it accidentally and unintentionally trigger a defensive reek. In the end, its danger shows that even the smallest ocean creatures can possess immense power, and that respect, caution, and mindful behavior in the sea are essential to protect both human life and the fascinating inhabitants of coastal waters. When you look at a blue-ringed octopus in all its complexity, you realize that its danger does not come solely from its venom, but from the remarkable combination of camouflage, intelligence, and behavior that is perfectly adapted to the warm coastal waters in which it lives, turning it into a master of silent survival. Its ability to make itself nearly invisible shows how precisely it uses its surroundings, because every movement, every shift in color, and every decision is designed to surprise prey while protecting itself from larger predators that could pose a serious threat despite its tiny size. Most impressive is how it displays its blue rings only in moments of extreme danger, because this glowing pattern is not just a warning but a final signal that it is ready to use its deadly neurotoxin, making it one of the most fascinating and dangerous coastal animals in the ocean. And its life alternates between complete stillness and sudden precision, because it spends long periods lying motionless in sand only to strike at exactly the right moment with a level of accuracy that shows how perfectly its hunting strategies have evolved over countless gene ratio. And despite its potency, it remains a shy creature that avoids human contact. And this restraint makes it clear that most incidents are caused not by aggression, but by ignorance or incorrect behavior, highlighting the importance of respecting its nature and understanding its role in the ecosystem. Observing it in its natural habitat reveals how harmoniously it blends into the coastal environment, because its movements seem almost like part of the water itself. And this elegance makes it one of the most mysterious inhabitants of the ocean, rarely seen yet deeply influent. Its existence reminds us that even the smallest animals play a vital role in maintaining the balance of nature, because every hunt, every interaction, and every behavior contributes to the delicate ecosystem of the coast that so many species depend on and that must be protected with care. Finally, I want to thank you for watching this film until the end, because every moment of attention supports the creation of new documentaries. And if you enjoyed this film, I truly appreciate your subscription and a like, as your support helps keep this journey through nature alive and meaningful.